In our world, it's the plan dictates the investments. The investments do not dictate the plan. When people retire, there's a myriad of decisions that need to be made, and they're not about investment performance, right? I tell most people who we sit down with, if you came into our office and you were paying a percentage point less than you are today, do you think you would have the same concerns that you have today?
Someone looking to hire a financial advisor, should they be looking specifically and maybe only at investment performance, or should they look at other factors over and above that, or including that? What would you say with that?
Sure, yeah. We have individuals who come through our process and families who they were taught at one point in their life that investment performance and investment management is the singular most important thing when creating a financial plan. We work exactly the opposite though. In our world, it's the plan dictates the investments. The investments do not dictate the plan. And what that really allows us to do, and sometimes it's about changing the way that you view your plan, because there's so many different areas that we can provide value to the clients that we work with that is far superior to the investment returns that we're going to generate. Now, don't get me wrong, investment allocation and portfolio construction is important, but it's not the single most important things when designing a holistic retirement plan, right? We want to consider what are the tax implications of the different investments that we're using. What are the Medicare, the healthcare constraints? Are we looking at long-term care? What is the overall income plan, and how are we incorporating that into a way that is not only tax efficient, but is making sure that we're distributing assets from the appropriate accounts in the appropriate ways at the appropriate time? What is your estate plan? Do you have a will? Do you have a trust? Do you have a financial or medical power of attorneys in place? Are you working with a CPA? Are you having someone help look forward at your taxes and not just helping look in the rear view? So when we want to make sure that all of these different pieces are critical, investment management is important, sure, but understanding what we're looking to accomplish, looking at these different facets of the planning process, not being individually siloed in one specific area, allows us to take a much more holistic view, because when people retire, there's a myriad of decisions that need to be made, and they're not about investment performance, right? I tell most people who we sit down with, it's like, if you came into our office and you were paying a percentage point less than you are today, do you think you would have the same concerns that you have today? Or do you think your problems would suddenly dissipate, right? And most people are of the opinion that, sure, fees are important, but they're not the single most important thing when looking at an overall retirement plan.